O Mother Nui, stretch high above this valley. Your starry body is our glory. Then see the hawk of yonder Rahur quit, his fiery splendor, oh so mighty. He brings a light for all our weary souls. He makes the broken spirit whole.
Imagine waking up in the middle of a freezing Persian desert and your traveling companion is just dead.
Wow.
Right. Without a single scratch on them. What killed them? Welcome to today's deep dive into a really fascinating stack of historical folklore, manuscripts, and mythology.
It's some really wild stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, let's unpack this. So our mission today is investigating the palace. It's this legendary hyper-localized desert vampire.
Right?
But we aren't just hunting ghosts here. We want to uncover the ingenious ways ancient humans, invented monsters just to keep themselves sane.
Exactly. I mean, we're looking at how the human brain takes a profound physical threat and transforms it into a story we can actually manage.
Right. So let's look at the creature itself. The name Palace literally translates to foot licker. Kal means foot. Lis means lick.
Yeah, it's very literal.
So this isn't some aristocratic European vampire in a velvet cape. It's an ecological parasite. It sneaks up on sleeping desert travelers, and it uses this rough sandpaper-like tongue.
It's horrifying.
I know, right? And it painlessly drains blood from the calloused soles of their feet until they die.
Wow.
I mean, the name sounds like a biological hazard label. It tells you exactly how it kills you.
Yeah, it really does.
But honestly, like a foot licker, it sounds almost absurd. Why not a massive wolf or a terrifying ghost?
Huh?
Why something so weirdly specific?
Well, it definitely sounds strange to us now. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, the palace is doing massive cultural heavy lifting.
How so?
It's actually a direct metaphor for hypothermia and severe dehydration.
Wait, how does a foot vampire equal hypothermia?
Well, think about the extreme desert environment. You're out there, and someone dies silently in their sleep from exposure. Or maybe an unseen venomous bite.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you wake up to find a perfectly undisturbed corpse. In the absence of modern medical pathology, the palace provided a tangible physical explanation for this terrifying, invisible killer.
Okay, that makes sense. But if this thing is an unseen, silent killer of the night, it sounds, completely unbeatable. How did travelers not just lose their minds with panic every time the sun went down?
Well, they fought back with the only weapon they had, which was their intellect. What's fascinating here is that the folklore makes the palace incredibly dim-witted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has a very rigid, limited understanding of human anatomy.
Which leads to my absolute favorite part of the research, the Isfahan muleteer legend. So 2 travelers are caught in the desert overnight, right in palace territory.
Oh, this is a great story.
To protect themselves, they sleep under their blankets with the soles of their feet pressed firmly together, just their heads sticking out at opposite ends of the bedding.
Right. And when the palace arrives to feed, its brain basically short circuits.
It's so funny.
It only knows how to feed on feet, so it assumes it's looking at a terrifying 2-headed, footless monster.
It gets so frustrated it runs away, loudly complaining that it hasn't seen such a bizarre thing in 1,033 valleys.
Which is such a specific number.
I know. And by the way, that's a storytelling trope mirrored exactly in the Armenian vampire legend, the Dakanavar, who complains about searching 366 valleys.
Oh, wow.
But bringing it back to you, the listener, it's exactly like when you joke about a terrible boss or a stressful deadline to make it feel less intimidating, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That comedy is a vital psychological defense mechanism. By turning this apex supernatural predator into a punchline, vulnerable nomads felt superior to the chaotic, destructive wilderness around them.
It gave them agency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. It's one thing to tell a funny story around the campfire to calm your nerves, but these people went a step further.
They did.
They started trying to trap the demon on paper in actual manuscripts. Let's talk about the 1921 Isfahan manuscript, the Kitabai-i Ajay-i Makhluqat.
Yes, it's an exquisite, terrifying occult bestiary. A Ramal, a professional soothsayer, painted the palace in vibrant watercolors.
And he didn't draw a humanoid vampire, right?
No, he painted a chimerical nightmare. Specifically, a reptilian feline with a shark-toothed tail.
Wait, that's actually brilliant. When a threat is invisible like the dark desert night, your brain naturally invents the worst-case scenario.
Oh, for sure.
So by forcing a soothsayer to draw exactly what this monster looks like, complete with a shark tail, they're taking away its best trick, which is being unseen.
Precisely. You put boundaries on it. It goes from an infinite unknown terror to a finite, manageable problem.
Right.
If you can see it on a page, suddenly you can fight it. This raises an important question for you, listening right now. We still use narratives and labels to manage overwhelming, unseen anxieties in our own lives, don't we?
Yeah, so what does this all mean for us today? Think about those ancient scribes disarming the literal phantoms of the desert just by forcing them into a visible shape.
It's a powerful tool.
What modern invisible demons like the hidden gears of algorithmic manipulation or the creeping silent drain of digital burnout could you strip of their power simply by giving them a physical shape and a name? Next time you feel your energy slowly draining in the dark, try painting your own palace.